Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike, dude. It's still hard.
My name is Jonathan. What happened there, bro?
Dude, it's really difficult to maneuver this whole thing. I still struggle with this.
What just happened there? He was like,
dude,
Mike.
Yeah. What?
No, that's what you were
No,
like.
dude, seriously, it's really, really hard to just kind of like go out there, go live, and then just start pressing all these buttons and stuff like that. Anyways, welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike once again.
And my name is John. What is going on, everybody out there? WWE Universe.
Wow, that's a winded intro, dude. Anything crazy you've heard this week? As you see, we're very unprepared. Dude, do you know what? Like when I was setting up today, I felt super unprepared. Like super unprepared today for some reason. Look, I got home. Normally, I come home from work. I'm freaking, I hop in the shower real quick, and then I eat, and then I start preparing for this. Well, my wife's at work, and then I'm like, oh, well, damn, normally my food's kind of ready.
Oh, that's why.
And then so I'm like, damn, I got to make myself some food. And then like, so it's like, dude, it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming today, and I just like, I
did feel you a little.
Yeah,
a little
I feel
quiet.
Unprepared.
I feel you, man. You know what, man? We gotta YOLO it, bro.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta YOLO
Let's
it.
start off with Sasha's ass.
Oh, geez, no, I do not want to start off with that. Anyways, this is our Royal Rumble prediction show. So towards the end of the show, we will give our predictions of what we think is going to happen this weekend at the Royal Rumble event. But anything new, but not Sasha's ass, man. Jesus, not that.
I don't know. I did tell you about John Cena's injury. I don't know. You
Is
said
it
that. I
legit?
was like, did we talk about it?
I feel like we talked about this last week.
I don't know when it happened.
Okay.
But I was reading up on it. He got hurt, and they are probably gonna write him off.
Is it like a legit injury though?
I probably not. I think actually that I just remembered. I think he has to go film a movie.
I haven't read anything about it. So I have absolutely no idea if it's a legit injury.
It was Google.
Well, I'm not gonna Google it right now. I could Google it right now.
Google gave me the answer.
John Cena really
I think
injured. That's. I'm going with that, guys.
I think that he came back just so he can get the ratings back up.
Well, yeah. He
was only here for what he's only been in, like what, 3-4 shows.
I don't know. Put the microphone closer to you. There we go. No, don't scream it. You don't have to be that close.
Hola.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't see. It looks. I don't know. I don't know if it's legit or not. Anyways, anything else you've heard besides Cena's maybe or maybe not injured?
Not really. There hasn't been like a lot.
You mentioned it too. So we were talking like 15 minutes ago when you got here maybe like 30 minutes ago, something like that. But we were talking about Dolph Ziggler. You're telling me that his contract is up soon?
Yeah, you did. I forgot. Yeah, it's up. I was reading right now. It's up by the 31st
this
of
month.
January. So they don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm Googling that.
I don't know what the probability of him going to another company is. But that's what it says,
very high, right? With
very high, like
AEW.
AEW.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I see him going there because they are looking for big stars, and he is a big star. So if they give him some good money, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Money talks, bro.
Bro, are you sure it's this month, bro?
That's what. Hold up, bro. I had it right here.
No, dude. I need facts now. Pronto, dude. No, I can't find anything that tells me it's this month, to be honest with you. But yes, I know for sure his contract is up this year. But
this one says, according to Paul Davis of WrestlingNews.co, there has been a talk backstage regarding Ziggler finishing up with the company when his contract expires on January 31st.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I know. Like, what is it? Who else contract expires this year? AJ, I think, expires this year.
AJ Styles.
But I think that's after WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, but the real AJ Styles, I'm gonna need you to get that straight. The real
are we really doing this?
AJ Styles. I think he's gonna stay, bro. I think there's a lot that they want to do with him.
Yeah,
and they keep
I think
doing
AJ will
with him.
stay.
So I think
Ziggler's on the other hand.
Yeah, because he's had from what we've known, he's had some type of trouble. Remember in the past, not trouble, but like this whole contract thing. Remember in the past where like they don't know if they're gonna sign him, and then we thought they gave him a big contract, but I think it was only a year, so that's why it ends on January. Time flies, bro.
It does, dude. I told you today. I was like, "Hey, what's the date today?" Because I was like trying to write down the description here on YouTube and stuff, And then you were like, oh, it's the 23rd. Oh, it's the 23rd. You freaked out for a minute, dude.
I thought it was the 21st for some reason. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler, I wouldn't want to see him leave. I really don't. I think he's awesome, man. He's a great wrestler and everything. But I don't know if they have anything for him, though.
I was about to go there. You know, I was like, I know you wouldn't want to see him leave. I think nobody would want to see him leave. But what else can he do there? Like, let's be honest.
They're not going to give him
They're not going to give him anything big. Yeah. What else is there for him to do there?
You're right.
I don't know.
You're right. I feel you. But, you know, maybe, you know, like we said, like if they offer him pretty decent money at a different company, which I think it would be good for him to go to the AEW. We talked about how they're giving some pretty good contracts and stuff like that. So he's a big star.
Move your camera a little bit.
He's a big star. And he's a great talent. He's still, you know, he's still not that old. He still has a few years in him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
No, he does. So, he's got some time. And doesn't he do like stand up?
And he's
a
stand-up comedian as well. Yeah. I love stand up, so I need to look him up. I think he's come out like in the Laugh Factory and stuff like that. I think so. I don't know,
but I know he's a stand up comedian. Yeah. Anyways, you want to move on to Raw and SmackDown? Kind of get those out of the way. That way we could do our Royal Rumble predictions. Because that's gonna be pretty fun.
For sure. I'm down because I think we need to bet a little more than a pizza. Let's do pizza.
Dude, so what? Are you gonna come to my house? Am I going to your place? What are we doing?
I think my house. I'm gonna try to see if we can do my house. All right. I need to double check because I haven't used the WWE app. And I got a new card and I haven't switched this, so I think they canceled my subscription.
Well, if you get it again, it's gonna be free.
Probably. So I'll double check on that, but we'll talk about it after the show. See where we end up going.
All right, for sure.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for this weekend though.
I am too. Actually, if you guys don't follow us on social media, we'll probably be. At least I will for sure be tweeting this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not a tweeter.
You're not a tweeter.
I'm an Instagrammer. That's probably it. Snapchat.
You're an Instagrammer, yet you do not update our Instagram.
That is true. That is true.
Anyways, we are at TBAW Podcast on both Instagram and Twitter.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. TBAW Podcast.
TBAW Podcast.
Because I wanted it to be the same on both Instagram and Twitter. But I think Instagram, one of the two didn't let me go Wrestling Podcast because I want to do TBA Wrestling Podcast. Okay. So I was like, screw, I'm just going to put TBAW Podcast on both. I might just shorten it up to TBAWP.
Yeah, I think the shorter the better. The shorter people.
I might just shorten it up to that. But anyways, as of right now, as of the 23rd, we are at TBAW Podcast.
TBAW Podcast. And New Year's resolution, Jonathan's going to update Instagram.
Oh, jeez. Don't hold your breath. Raw.
He said don't hold your breath.
Raw started with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. They came down to the ring, and then Heyman kind of recapped last week's events where Finn Balor pinned John Cena, and Cena in turn said he believes in Finn Balor. Then Vince McMahon interrupts Heyman and compared Balor and Lesnar to David and Goliath. Then Braun Strowman came out and told Lesnar that he still has the belt after Sunday, that he'll be waiting to tear him apart. Balor then comes out to the ring and says he knows that McMahon doesn't believe in him, but he believes in his abilities and will beat Lesnar. Before we could even leave the ring, McMahon announces Balor will take on Strowman next, which was unexpected, actually.
Yeah, I thought Strowman was that's what that too. I thought Strowman was still out for injury, and that's why they took him out of the main event.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Royal Rumble. So there's a different reason why they can't. He's not wrestling. So technically they took the opportunity away from him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but this has me to believe that Finn is not winning. I think that's why they took now I'm starting to believe that that's why they took the opportunity away from him. Granted, we'll get to our predictions a little later.
Damn, that sucks.
But I'm starting to believe that Finn's not winning, which is why they decided to maybe pull if Strowman can go, and he was able to go on Monday. That means Strowman is good to go.
Yeah, it was a full-on match.
Yeah, it was a full-on match, exactly. So if he was able to go and they pulled him, that means that they just don't want him to lose again to Lesnar. Because let's be honest, he's been losing to Lesnar too much.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to have to rebuild Strowman somehow. But I think they're just kind of throwing Finn Balor in there to just kind of give him that L.
You know, I hope he takes the W, but now that you're saying this, makes me think.
Well, we'll talk about Royal Rumble later. Finn Balor defeated Braun Strowman via disqualification. Don't get excited, guys. Lesnar F5 Balor, and then he hit the and then after he hit the coup de grace. Wait, was it what? I messed up. Lesnar F5 Balor after he hit the coup de grace on Strowman. I was like, I read this way too fast. What did you think about the match? Did you watch it?
It was I watched it. It was cool. I knew it wasn't gonna be a smack like a what do we call it a crush. What is that?
Yeah. Damn it! I had the word on the tip of my tongue. Damn it! A squash.
A squash.
Yeah.
You know, of course, because they have to give him momentum for Sunday.
Yeah.
It was a cool match. I think it was, a cool way to start off Raw with Vince McMahon and and all that. But it was a cool match overall. Yeah,
I thought it was cool too. I like the finish. It made Finn look strong. That's for sure. They made him look strong, so that's good. But yeah, I like the match. I thought the match was pretty good. Bobby Lashley celebrated winning the Intercontinental Championship by posing. Dude, on Twitter, dude, it's funny. People on Twitter call him Bobby Trashley.
Oh, for real?
I've noticed that. Yeah, they don't like him. They don't like him. That sucks,
bro.
At all.
I like him. I'm not like, oh, he's the great, but I think for his size, he can wrestle, and he moves and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Okay, well, Bobby Lashley is interesting because I feel like he lacks personality. Yet when they put him in there with Lio Rush, he has some personality.
Yeah, it's like they have a good connection. They have a good like the way they go on, because he lets Leo take over and everything. So,
but I could see people being kind of done with them. Like, because
he is a little annoying. Yes.
Yeah, they can
you
get annoying.
are correct.
But anyways, we have Apollo Crews, who comes up and breaks up the celebration and challenges Lashley to a match. Lio Rush said that he isn't in Lashley's league, but said that if he can beat the champ in a pose-off, that they might give him a match. Lashley attacked Crews, but he reversed the champ and tossed him out of the ring. Rush then tried to hit Crews, but Crews picked him up and threw him out of the ring onto Lashley. What did you think about this? Looks like Apollo Crews is kind of...
I'm glad. It's good that they're giving Apollo Crews the opportunity that he actually deserves. Apollo Crews is very athletic. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
For his size, I think he's the most athletic out of almost every person. He's
very athletic, yeah.
Like, who do you know that does a backflip and just stands, like he's just standing there and he just in the same stance he lands, you know what I mean? Like, and he weighs like 250.
Yeah, the dude's big,
you know what I mean? So I'm glad to see him, at least they're put him up on more of a mid-carder, going. I'm pretty sure they're gonna feud for a while. So
well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, they had Bobby Lashley defeat him, but Lio Rush did cause a distraction. And then when Crews picked him up over his head, Lashley connected with a spear for the pinfall. So then, and then they did that weird thing that SmackDown does, where the other person interrupts the other one. Because then Seth Rollins
came
in? Seth Rollins,
he stared down Lashley.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed that actually. I did notice that. That was I like that because, like you said, it just cuts to the chase, and they need to do what they need to do.
Next, keep the ball rolling. Seth Rollins said that even though he's a long shot, he's going to win the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre comes out and offered a rebuttal. He said that there is a 0% chance that Rollins would win the Royal Rumble because of his wrestling style. So then we get a match between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, which was a good match.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins defeats Drew McIntyre with a roll-up. What did you think?
It was cool. It was a good match. I thought it was probably going to end in a disqualification or something, because usually those type of matches do end up like that.
Yeah.
But it's good that he got the W over him, because I think McIntyre has beat him before, right?
Maybe
by disqualification when he was with Ziggler at the time.
I don't remember. Maybe it could be.
But that's good though. I like it. It's just giving more momentum for the week, for the Sunday and everything. It was a good match. I think I don't know. I've been liking Raw lately.
You know what I mean? I guess we'll go over this, but this week I felt like was not that good.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really like Raw this week too much. But anyways, the Revival talks with Vince McMahon backstage, where they request one more shot at the tag team titles. Kurt Hawkins tried talking to Mr. McMahon, but Mr. McMahon said that he wouldn't get a match, but he could try putting up the ring or being a guest referee for the Revival, which is what he is going to end up doing later on that night. So then we get Dean Ambrose said that he owns the road to WrestleMania and that the Royal Rumble will be on his one shining moment, whatever. It's a Ambrose promo.
Oh yeah.
Then we get the Lucha House Party defeating Jinder Mahal and the Singh Brothers. Yeah. I don't know what you guys want me to say. We get Elias, who tried to play a song, but Baron Corbin kept interrupting him. Then we get Baron Corbin defeating Elias.
Oh, I know he beat him. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Never mind. You're right.
Right.
You're right. You know, want to know something?
What?
To me, Raw was a blur. Actually,
it was a blur to me as well. It was a blur.
I remember watching it, but not really. Because like you're telling me,
you were probably
and like
so baked.
Probably, but no, I was watching it and I was eating. I don't remember, bro. I thought I was watching something, but no, I remember the matches, but I don't remember the match itself. Like I remember, I remember when they did fight and all that stuff, but I don't remember the match. But you're right, man. What's going on with Elias, man? They're just putting on. That's a second loss.
I have no idea.
I thought they were gonna give him a pretty good push.
I thought so too. But I have no idea. And then we get a moment of bliss. With Alexa Bliss, she announced. What did she know? Alexa Bliss announced that the Women's Royal Rumble participants. So then Bliss invites out Nia Jax, and then Ember Moon comes out, Alicia Fox comes out, Mickey James comes out, the Riot Squad comes out, Dana Brooke comes out,
come out. A big ass fight. Alexa Bliss entered herself into the Royal Rumble.
I hate the fact that she said that. I wanted her. Whatever happens to surprise entries?
That's true.
She should have been a surprise entry
and just came in because nobody knows.
No, nobody expected her to be cleared.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at the Royal Rumble." Oh shoot! Well, yeah, you're cleared now. Well, wow, you could have just surprised her. They could have waited freaking 6 more days, dude. That's like little things like that bug me about.
Yeah,
this.
Because Alexa, believe it or not, people would be like, "Oh shit, Alexa's back."
She would have got a huge pop.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens because she ain't gonna win the Rumble, but still.
But anyways, a new participant announced that they're going to be at the Royal Rumble match, and that is Lacey Evans. She walked out and announced she's going to be in the match. She's going to win the match, not Bliss. Yeah, but
it was okay. You're right, man. It was all right.
I'm telling you, it was all right.
Yeah, I remember that segment. Everybody came out and blah 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 blah. And oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it was an okay segment, but. Like I said, they should have saved Alexa Bliss's Royal Rumble return for the Royal Rumble and not announced it. It would have been way better and cooler. Heavy Machinery defeated the Ascensions. What did you think about that?
My new favorite tag team, man, dude. They're very entertaining, especially the Otis, the shorter one.
Yeah,
he's 5'10", like almost 300 pounds.
I think he is. Isn't he?
Yeah, 3-something, man.
Yeah,
he's a character. I never watched him in NXT, so I'm sure other people know what's up.
They were in NXT for like a minute, dude.
And bro, they're entertaining. I told you that they reminded me of what was his name? You told me.
Shoot, we texted, didn't we?
We texted, yeah. I'm sure.
Then we both go towards our phone. I don't remember what we texted. He reminded you.
It was yesterday, I think, because yesterday. Oh no! It was when was it? You did tell me. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, that's right.
For some reason, I don't know why they remind me of him a little bit. Kind of like their walk, their little style. Like they don't. It's cool, bro.
I think
they're good.
The middle class, working class American persona. I think that might be the.
It was. They're a good tag team too, bro.
Yeah,
they're a very good tag team. They're fun to watch, and it's something new, at least for the WWE. It's something fresh and it's entertaining. Like the crowd was interacting, everybody was into the match. It's just because he's a character, bro.
He is.
And I think that's also something the WWE needs, like characters like that entertain people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, remember The Rock. The Rock entertained people.
He did.
You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of people like that right now. You know, even though I'm sure he's not, you can tell his character, he probably doesn't talk. I don't know. He's just out there.
He just kind of mumbles, right?
He mumbles a lot. You know what I mean? But I like it. They're cool. I'm sure they're gonna do something with them in the tag division.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked him too. I like both of them actually. I like them. I like them as well.
Yeah, they're both good. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, actually, I heard that it looks like maybe Vince McMahon might be focusing on reamping that tag division. So that's a good idea.
That's what it looks
I think those guys are a great addition. But you also have one of the best tag teams in the world with the Ascension on the roster. So why don't you just kind of push them up and not do this crap right here, right?
I know they. Yeah.
So we get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable defeat the Revival once again, with the special guest referee Kurt Hawkins. So Gable rolled up Scott Dawson after Hawkins broke up Dash Wilder. What is it? Okay, I keep getting lost. So Gable rolled up Scott Dawson after Hawkins broke up Dash Wilder, tried to hold him up through the ropes. Is this written correctly?
Something like that.
Okay.
They just technically they were just trying to like get the edge off of him with the ropes and all this stuff. Yeah. And Hawkins was on it. Technically. Oh, okay, yeah. Hawkins was on the whole thing. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Revival, because technically like this match. I don't know if this match to me was like, okay, they beat you correctly. So are you done? So are you done? Yeah. Like technically that's how like I looked at it, because like Kurt Hawkins called every little thing. You know what I mean? And I'm sure I know this was all scripted and everything. So I don't know. I feel bad for them, bro. But
after the match, the Revival attacks Kurt Hawkins. Oh yeah. And then we get Zack Ryder, who comes back and makes a save his old school buddy Kurt Hawkins. What did you think about that?
And this is where I like when you said that I think Vince is reamping the tag division, and I think that this is just gonna be a tag team again, how they used to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and like how we were talking about earlier, it was like where, you know, when was the last time you seen Zack Ryder on TV or Kurt Hawkins not losing?
I think Zack Ryder tweeted something, I think towards the end of the year or something. He said that he didn't make one television or one Raw appearance on TV for the whole 2018.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks, bro.
That sucks big time, dude.
You know, and like I told you, I was like, I think that WWE are trying to get these people on TV and everything, because there's an uprising company on the side, and they can just leave. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they're offering them a good pay, and they'll be on TV, I
think that the whole thing is that there's more options now. For
there's more options, so they got to keep their wrestlers happy. Yeah. You know, Zack Ryder's still good. He's a good wrestler.
He's young too.
He's young, early 30s. Same thing with Hawkins. Yeah. You know, and they were a good tag team. Why not bring them back? You know, they're not doing anything. The tag team division sucks. It's getting better. But the SmackDown division kicks Raw's ass when it comes to the tag team division. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, I like it that there's new things or reviving things up, and hopefully it makes the tag team division a little better, or there's more competition, good competition and stuff like that. So it's cool, man. I like that. A good opportunity for them.
Yeah. Then we get Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. What did you think? What did you think about the match? You know what? I feel like I blanked out, bro.
I blanked out too, bro.
I think I went to the restroom a couple of times.
I didn't see the booty. I blanked out.
You didn't see? Oh yeah, that's right. Apparently, Sasha had a wardrobe malfunction. Who was it that tweeted? It was freaking Dash Wilder. I think it was Dash Wilder. I think it was him. Or was it Scott Dawson? Damn it! I think it's Dash Wilder. He tweeted. He said, "Well, my booty popped out. I had a wardrobe malfunction a couple of weeks ago, and none of you gave me any attention for that." I thought that was hilarious, dude.
I don't even know how that happened. Nobody even grabbed it. I
don't know how it happened either.
I saw it. She jumped and they came down, or when she landed or something like that. Then she just pulled it back up, and I was like, "Damn, where did that booty come from? That's a fat booty."
Oh jeez.
Sasha Banks has a fat booty. It don't beat Bayley's booty, but she got a fat booty.
Oh jeez.
Bayley got a fat old booty.
Oh wow.
But anyways, it's because she's Hispanic too, bro. So it happens. Bayley.
Oh, that's
Martinez is her last name, bro.
That's right. She's like Puerto Rican or something.
Something like that. But anyways, that happened. I don't remember the match. If I don't remember the booty, I don't remember the match. I remember the match, bro.
No, dude.
I'm probably going to go back and watch it and see if we catch it.
Oh, that's our lovable John. Anyway, Sasha Banks and Bayley did defeat Ronda Rousey and Natalya. Banks made Natalya tap out with the bank statement. Oh, yeah. Again, I felt like I blanked out throughout this whole match.
I remember Sasha putting on the bank statement, but that was really it.
Yeah, I don't remember much, dude.
I kind of knew they were going to win.
Yeah.
Because she's going to lose on Sunday, so...
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. She's going to lose on Sunday. Anyways, overall, what did you think about Raw?
Now that you bring it up, bro, it was okay.
It was okay, right?
It was okay.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't
that even. I say a solid 5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
I'll give it a 6. For the booty.
Which you didn't even catch live. You said you catched it on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah,
right? It was everywhere.
If you think I'm a perv, all these people that like literally caught it on like.
That's actually really true because I didn't catch that part live, and I was like, okay. And then I went back to my phone to check on Twitter. Literally, I would assume. I mean, I was out of the TV by like 2 minutes. I was like out. I think I went to the restroom or something. Came back. I'm on Twitter, and you get the booty just plastered all over Twitter.
I'm telling you.
And I'm like, whoa. I was in the restroom for 2 minutes, and this thing's already out.
And I saw it last night.
Yeah.
I saw that thing last night when I was on Instagram. I was like, something. I texted you. I was like, Sasha, what did I say?
Right. No, I haven't because I thought it was so funny when you texted me last night. What did you say? You're like, you literally didn't text me anything. And it was like, yeah, you said, Cena's hurt, I think. Sasha Banks' pants went down showing her booty. And LOL. I'm just texting you so I can remember all of this for tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. That's literally all you texted me.
I was laughing, bro. It's because I do that. When I try to remember stuff, I suck at remember. So I text it too.
You know what? On the weekends, that's kind of the same thing that my wife and I do. So we normally go grocery shopping on Sundays, right? And on the weekends, my wife and I are texting each other. Okay, well, if I go to the fridge and I'm like, oh, we're out of freaking cookies, for instance, whatever. I'm like texting her cookies. Yeah. And like, we're literally, cause I mean, we're on the weekends we're together all the time. So we don't really text each other anything much on the weekdays because we're together all the time. So we'll text each other things that we need. Oh, we need soap or
it's
this. It's funny.
I do that a lot. Well, before when I was married, she used to text me all the time because she would remind herself. Exactly. I need to get this, and I would do the same thing because that's the person that you mostly text.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I do, depending on word I need to remember, I text that person. Like you, since I knew it was a podcast, I was like, I'm gonna remember because I'm gonna text him on Wednesday. I was like, so it's the same thing. Like I'll text my girl like, oh, I need like this and that. And sometimes I'll be like, ignore, or sometimes I'll write a number. Like literally one time I wrote like 16 numbers and then I was like, ignore. They're like, okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just the way I remember stuff.
It's just the way you remember, exactly.
I'm not going to write a full sentence for you to understand. So I'm just like, I'll remember. I'll remember what that means. But yeah, it was okay. Raw was all right now that you mentioned it. So I'll give it a 6. You said a 5.
I said 5. I thought it was, I think the Rollins and McIntyre match was cool. I did pay attention to that. Good to see Zack Ryder back again, but that doesn't warrant a push up of the numbers.
No, and that's why I gave it a 6, believe it or not, because of, if you want to give it pointers, even though we didn't like the way Alexa Bliss came up. So maybe I know that the new Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, that's something.
And then
new.
The segment in the beginning dragged. I didn't like the segment in the beginning. Lesnar, Strowman, man.
It was a long segment.
It dragged.
I feel like they need to cut him, bro. That segment was at least 15 minutes.
It felt longer, bro.
20 minutes.
I think it was 25 minutes, dude. I think it was 25 minutes. It felt long. But the Finn Balor match and Braun Strowman match was pretty good. That was fine. So it had its ups and downs, but it felt like it dragged once again, like the good old 2018 Raws. Let's move on to SmackDown. So we get the man. Becky Lynch starts off SmackDown, cuts a promo on Asuka ahead of her SmackDown Women's Championship match at the Royal Rumble. Asuka walks out to confront Lynch before Charlotte made her way down to the ring as well. Flair called herself the main event, and while Lynch was distracted, Asuka attacked her from behind. Lynch got the upper hand, leaving the champ laid out by the announce table as she made her way to the back. After the commercial break, the two brawled even more backstage as officials attempt to separate them. What did you think about this little segment there?
I liked Becky Lynch's part. But I get that there's a language barrier with Asuka. So like they're not really giving her any time to talk. So I feel like they were just beat her up.
Just beat her up.
Like literally that's what happened after what's her name came out and said that she was the best or whatever. Yeah. I know she jumped on her because she was just talking in Japanese the whole time.
Yeah. But you know what? That's fine. I don't mind I don't mind her sneaking in some English, but speaking Japanese, very intimidating. The way
it is because she was holding the match and everything. I don't know. It was cool. It was a cool segment. I'm not racist or anything, but I'm just, you know. But I don't know. It was cool. It was all right. I maybe because I didn't really pay attention. I paid attention to Becky Lynch, but I didn't really pay attention when.
Now Becky Lynch, when she came out, she looked like a badass. That's for
sure. That's why I love Becky Lynch. I love her entrances. I love the way she handles the mic. She looks like a badass. You know what I mean? So you know, it was a cool segment. You know, getting it pumped for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Then we get the first match. Homewrecker Mandy Rose defeated Naomi. So Sonya Deville distracted Naomi while she was on the apron, and Rose took advantage, slamming her head into the post. Rose pulled Naomi into the ring for the pinfall.
Not gonna lie, I love that she won.
You know what? Mandy's growing on me, bro.
Bro, I love Mandy. I be following her. I think it's one of the other girls I follow on for the WWE.
Yeah.
And they were talking shit to each other on IG when she was a video of Mandy training. Yeah. And then Naomi was saying something, and then she said in her caption she was like, "While I'm training, Naomi's over here doing this and this," and they were just talking shit, and I like that. Yeah. Because it kind of hypes up the match and stuff like that. Yeah. But Mandy's good, bro. She's getting good. I think that this whole mistress type situation, I know it's a little weird and it gives a bad example, and stuff like that. It's life. It's life. You know what I mean? It's life. It's true, but I don't know. But I think the match was cool. Naomi's talented, of course, but I think but you're right. She's good.
I was watching this and I was telling my wife, and I was like, dude, Mandy Rose is gonna be a star, dude. I just can't see it. Like, she looks like a star, bro.
She's gonna be up there.
She's got the look. She's getting way better at wrestling. She reminds me of Trish Stratus. Yeah. Like, by far. Like, it's, fitness model look, and then she comes in and just kind of adapts to this wrestling style and just learns and is getting better week after week after week.
Dedication, man.
Yeah.
And that's good.
And she's just, man, I think she's going to be great.
She is. I give her, maybe mid-year, she's going to be in the high card, maybe. A little high.
I think next year.
Next year?
Yeah. She's still young, right?
Yeah, she's young. She's like 24, 25.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, next year. Next year she'll be.
You know how we like them nice and young.
Oh, jeez, John. Next year she'll be in the top, dude. She'll definitely get the belt next year for sure.
Oh,
how old is she? 27.
No, she's not that young.
No, she's not that young. Well, she's young.
Younger than me.
Yeah, but 27. That's not bad. So yeah, next year.
But yeah, it was a cool match. Like I said, like we haven't been talking about her since she. And I remember in the beginning we're like, I don't know, but like she's been getting better. You can tell who trains and wants to be there. But
that's the thing. I think we talked about this maybe like for sure last year, maybe during the summer or during the fall sometime last year. But we talked about a lot of these call-ups, especially the women. Yeah. Especially the women. The call-ups have been really, really getting better. But I guess last year's call-ups were not that good. I guess these are 2017's call-ups, right? Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, the Riot Squad. All those girls, I feel, are freaking great.
Yeah, dude. They're great.
They're improving.
Yeah, they're good. One thing, speaking with another word, it has to do with this. Where is Nikki going?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I want to know where she's gonna play.
I her yet. Oh, I want to know where she's gonna play
because she's on both. Yeah, and she's a face.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because she was on both, right? So I'm like, are they going to start? I don't know where I read this.
She feels more natural on SmackDown. But that's just me.
Yeah. And on SmackDown, how did she come out on SmackDown? Was she... The first time she ever came out with Sanity. You remember?
Right.
And then they called her back and she never came back for like a month or two. And then she came back in. So that's why I don't know. But like, I don't know where I read. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm sure it's just on my head that I think I read it about how they can do the dual brand thing. That they might do that again.
I read that
somewhere. They can, kind of like how Cena does it. That he goes on both. So that's why I felt like, are they gonna do this with Nikki?
I read that because of the whole SmackDown moving to Fox in October this year, right? So I read that I guess Fox wants some stars. Fox wants Ronda Rousey. I don't know how long Ronda Rousey's contract is. Whatever it is, if it goes until next year, Fox wants her. She's going to SmackDown. They want the big stars. They want the Cenas. They want if whenever Roman comes back, they want those guys on SmackDown. So what do you do? I guess do you close the brands? Like, do you just make it just one?
What do you think about that?
About what?
About dueling the brands? Well, it's kind of like how it used to be. You know,
I like it because there's a lot of talent now,
and it gives a lot of opportunity.
And it gives a lot of opportunities. You know, Rusev is U.S. champion right now. You know, things like that. You see Andrade. I was almost called him Cien Almas. Andrade now getting opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, you got Mysterio out there and Hardy, and then you got over here on the Raw side with freaking Lashley, I guess you can say.
Yeah, you got Lashley, you got Rollins, you got Ambrose, yeah.
Elias.
I think that'd be cool, man. You know, I think that'd be cool if they do something like that. I mean, if like at the end of the day, how we say money talks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Fox is like, fuck it. You know, I want these people on here.
No, pues fuck it. Like
fuck
that.
it.
Yeah.
And I want Nikki.
Jeez, dude.
That motherfucker right there.
And that gets you, huh? The way she does it. I feel like I feel like you sound like Otis.
Otis?
Yeah.
Which was that? Oh.
I feel like right now you sound like Nikki. Like kind of like
Nikki wanna play.
Oh,
that motherfucker. I need to watch her. She's cool. I like her.
Anyways,
something different.
Like I said, I feel like Mandy's improving. Didn't care for the match too much though, but I just noticed that. I was like, oh wow, Mandy's getting a lot better. Mysterio cuts a promo on Andrade after Zelina Vega cost him the match last week.
Remember I was telling you that mask?
You were telling me about that glow in the dark mask.
Bruh. And then the match was after, right?
No, that was the main event, dude. They gave him like 30 minutes, bro.
That's true. That was the main event.
They
it was long as fuck.
They gave him a quarter of the whole show.
That's how you know Rey Mysterio is somebody.
Andrade.
I'm sorry, and Andrade.
Sorry, WWE.
This was but anyways, let's keep going.
We'll talk about that.
I want to talk about that.
Cesaro defeated The Miz. So Cesaro landed the neutralizer for the pinfall after Sheamus attacked The Miz while the referee's back was turned. I was about to say turned. After the match,
Weez would understand.
Oh jeez. After the match, Shane McMahon tried to set up for the elbow drop. I even told my wife this. I was like, "There's no way he's doing this on a Tuesday night. Save this for a pay-per-view."
Yeah, that's what what's his name was saying. He's like, he's not gonna be the same. He's not gonna be able to wrestle if he does this on Sunday. Yeah. So what happened? Anyways, what's his name? Threw him right.
They threw him out.
Yeah.
They threw him out. And then they put The Miz. They kind of laid The Miz on the table. They kind of powerbombed Shane.
Oh yeah, they powerbombed Shane through The Miz. You're right.
And through the table. And the bar went home happy.
It was a cool match. They had to even it out. They had to even it out because last week he beat Cesaro.
Yeah, and then one of my favorite parts of SmackDown, that Mustafa Ali video package, was freaking badass.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, jeez, that was really good.
But I did watch the whole where he says about something he learned about looking somebody in the eyes and being able to tell.
I think that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the one. I saw that beginning part where he first started, and it was good. From what I saw, it was good.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. Then we get a interesting McMahon, Styles and Bryan kind of, promo.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So McMahon calls out AJ Styles,
the real
AJ Styles, and then the new Daniel Bryan for their confrontation, right? In the ring, right? Their confrontation. So Bryan is like, I'm not gonna do the face to face, so he stood outside, and then he told AJ Styles that he is not the people's champion, he is the planet's champion, which is hilarious.
God. I love him,
dude. I think I tweeted this yesterday, and I was like, this new Daniel Bryan is growing on me so much, dude. Like he's like your crazy conspiracy uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's different.
He's interesting to listen to.
Yes.
And I listen to what he says because what he's saying is true.
Bro, when he threw that baby boomer line at Vince McMahon, I was like, yo, he handing out them truth bombs.
He was not wrong.
He was not.
I was like, this dude is bashing on this
which I don't think Vince is a baby boomer though. I think he just might have missed it, but I get what he was trying to say. I think he's
before baby boomer, isn't he?
I think he was before baby boomers. Yeah, I think he was before baby boomers, but he threw out. It's true though. That's the thing. He goes off really crazy, but he throws off some things that are accurate.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I guess the whole baby boomers is
just part. Yeah, it's just part of the thing. It's an opinion.
But I think most people agree with that opinion.
Yeah.
If you were to ask most people, they would agree with that opinion. So it's interesting where even the Earth and the planet and stuff like that. Yet, I don't really do much about it. I kind of agree that me by myself, I'm fucking up this planet. You know,
baby boomers 1946 to 1964. So I think he probably is in there.
Is he?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
1946
to 1964.
1964. Okay.
McMahon's like 71 or 2.
Yeah.
Let me see. He has to be a baby boomer. Let's see age. He's 73.
So
he's a year under baby boomers.
A year under. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
Well, he's close.
Yeah.
He's not a baby boomer technically. But anyways, I thought that line was hilarious. But Vince McMahon kept getting, which is what I was like, it felt to me it was so funny because it felt real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Vince was like, get your ass in here. He was pissed, dude. He wasn't having this shit. So I was like, and then Brian goes off on him, and then Vince McMahon was again, get your ass up here. We're doing this face to face. And then AJ is like, well, if he's not gonna come up here, I'm gonna go, get him and stuff like that. So anyways, he chases Brian around. Brian hides behind Vince, and then he kind of hits that knee, the running knee, to Styles.
It was a cool promo. I liked it.
I thought it was really good. Like that's what I'm saying. I really enjoyed that part. I don't know. This new Daniel Bryan is really growing on me. He is the planet's champion.
Believe it or not, because he's love to hate.
Exactly.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's love to hate. People love him no matter what. But I think people just love his new character. Yeah. And he's enjoyable. And I think I enjoy because he's going like off.
But I think you brought up something good that I think he's people love to hate him. And I think even if I were to go to a WWE show, I feel like we're like, boo.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's fun. But I really enjoy this new Daniel Bryan. You know,
I like what he's doing, and it's kind of like my girls are like, he's like that sweater, it's like he just yeah. She can't stand his beard or his hair or that sweater.
That's the point. And that's the point, which is great about this whole freaking character.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
That's funny, bro.
You know what I mean? He brings it this ugly ass, freaking wool sweater, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, every time it's that type of sweater.
You know what I mean? He looks like a freaking bum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's freaking fantastic.
It's funny. I love him, man. He's doing good. I think he is, and
I think that's the difference with and his promos feel so authentic and so strong. And I think that's when AJ tried to do that heel, when AJ was trying to do heel, it didn't really work for me. People didn't really want to boo him. With Daniel Bryan being heel, people are booing the hell out of him because it's working.
Because the thing is that
he's obnoxious.
He's obnoxious, but he is targeting the people.
Yeah.
Not all heel. I know heels target the people here and there. Like they talk shit about the town. No. He's targeting everybody. So I think that's the difference.
You and your Starbucks.
Me and my
cup.
Starbucks.
That freaking straw too.
All this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's one of the main differences, that he targets everybody, not just WWE Universe. You know what I mean? I think the promos that he's been doing have been helping him, doing this whole, you guys eating hot dogs, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Oh crap.
Oh, you're dying.
I almost choked on my own saliva.
Starbucks.
Daniel, where are you when I need you? He's like, that's what you get for drinking that plastic.
Exactly. You see, he's gonna be like, you shouldn't be drinking out of that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You bastard.
I liked Daniel Bryan before, and I love him now. So it's it was a good segment, and I think most of the segments where Vince McMahon isn't pretty good. So
yeah, it felt really fun. I like that segment. Anyways, we get a backstage segment with Carmella and Charlotte Flair. What was it that Becky tweeted? I can't remember what she tweeted, but she said, "Oh, shoe and Flair or shoe and Charlotte." Like Charlotte is always in a spot that they shoe her in.
Oh yeah.
And this felt very shoe-in.
Why though? Are they trying to give us a hint?
I don't know, but this felt very shoe-in. So I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, that was pointless.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Yeah, Charlotte Flair. You know what I think a better spot would have been at Carmella and that Lacey Evans girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? That would have been probably
give
a better
opportunity
spot.
to other
kind of
girls.
like Lacey Evans. She kind of said she kind of made her point on Raw. I'm winning the Rumble. And if she would have come on SmackDown, made her point or made her case on SmackDown, say, hey, I'm winning the Rumble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like give other people an opportunity. You know what I mean? We just saw Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know, blot her mouth outside. So it's like, why would I like a pointless segment? Yeah. It felt like it was just to fill in.
Yeah. Anyway, Samoa Joe defeated Mustafa Ali. Joe submitted him with the Cochina Club. Cochina. Dude, Cochina. That's what it looks like.
Oh Lord, that's funny. I like that one.
The Cochina
clutch.
The Cochina clutch.
Ven para acá, te voy a dar la Cochina clutch.
Is that what you would do if you were a wrestler? The Cochina clutch?
Oh, I would do the Cochina clutch. It's probably like never mind.
Don't say it. We're live. Don't say it. What is it? Yeah. So anyway, what did you think about that match?
It was good, man. I'm glad that they actually wrestled this time. Like last time. He kicked his ass. It was good, man. I like that they put him. They put Mustafa with Joe, and you know, that he gave him a chance. It was good, you know, but and I'm actually glad he lost, because it kind of gives like, okay, yeah, you know, he did, like, the whole thing was like that he said you don't belong here type of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? And he told him, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I thought it was good. It was a good match. Mustafa Ali is a great wrestler. I'm glad that he's a main eventer, and I think he deserves it. So but Samoa Joe is Samoa Joe, bro. He's. I
hope Samoa Joe has a better 2019.
I think so. He deserves an opportunity, man. I really do. I think some belt. Give him a belt. Give him something. Yeah. You know what I mean? So. I don't know.
Anyways, the New Day were interviewed backstage, and they said that one of them is going to win the Royal Rumble. What is it? Where they said if one of them wins the Royal Rumble, they all win the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was a pretty funny backstage segment. Anyways, now we get the 2 out of 3 falls match between Rey Mysterio and Andrade. It ended in no contest. Before we so there's a lot of great spots in there, but before Rey Mysterio was gonna try to win it, I guess you can say, Samoa Joe attacks Mysterio and Andrade.
Just whoops that ass.
Whoops their ass pretty much. Ends in a no contest. Locking in the Cochina clutch on Mysterio before grabbing the microphone, saying that he has plans to do the same thing on Sunday to the 29 other superstars at the Royal Rumble before Randy Orton comes out and RKO's him was
out of nowhere.
Super cool.
When was the last time we seen Randy Orton? I don't know. He came out of nowhere, bro. I thought it was gonna end with Samoa Joe, and like literally out of nowhere.
Great ending.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I liked it. Randy Orton is he's always been on the road. I think he's won like 2.
2 Rumbles.
2 Rumbles.
So he's one more away from tying the most Rumble wins, which is, I think, Stone Cold has
3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a great ending. A great way to end SmackDown. But the match.
Yeah, let's get into the match,
bro. That match was even better than the one.
I was about to say, this match was better than last week's match. Was it last week when they wrestled?
Yeah. Bro, they're very talented dudes, so innovative. You can tell their chemistry. You can tell they wanted to do a masterpiece technically in this match. And I loved it. They did have one
botch.
One botch.
Yeah.
And I think that was Mysterio.
I think that so
messed
too.
up. But I don't know. I like that. I follow Mysterio.
But you know what? It felt like, I was telling my wife, I'm not sure, but it looked like they were going for that DDT off the rope that Mysterio did on Eddie Guerrero back in WCW Halloween Havoc.
I don't remember.
Just the way they were set up, it felt like it to me. I don't know, but it looked like they were gonna go for a really good spot, and they couldn't connect. I'm not surprised if they try again.
No, I think they're I think the point of Samoa Joe coming in was, okay, they need to fight again.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Did you notice Andrade mocking Eddie Guerrero?
He did. He did the whole
Eddie what's his name? Corey made sure to point it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, bro, but it was what I love about these matches is that they're not afraid to do anything. Like literally the way Mysterio got hit on the turnbuckle or hit on the turnbuckle, the stand. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. It was. I
actually felt like Mysterio was a little winded at like he did some great stuff. That slide to the outside, then the sunset flip.
Yeah. Oh,
that was awesome. Man. And he ran to go get some water. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, for real?
He ran to go get some water, and he went back to the match.
I didn't see that.
But yeah, that was a really cool spot. Another Canadian Destroyer. He freaking another one perfect.
I follow him on IG, and he posted most of the good moves.
Yeah, and then the powerbomb from the top rope, that was insane. Man,
I think that they're probably. I know it's not gonna be at this Sunday, but they probably go for the. Are you not next Tuesday? You think they'll do it again?
Oh please, no! They
should wait for Mania.
Save it for Mania. These give them
because that's a hype. Like everybody's like these two. Like everybody was so hyped.
Okay, I take that back now. I feel like I take that back because they gave us 30 minutes, about 25 minutes of this match, and this match was beyond awesome. I loved it. You know what I mean? Great match, but. WrestleMania, they're not going to get 30 minutes.
No, they'll probably get 10.
They'll probably get 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't know anymore. Maybe Fastlane, I guess. When's the next pay-per-view? After Royal Rumble. Fastlane.
What do you think, though? You think they'll give it to Andrade?
Yeah.
So Mysterio.
Yeah, they have to give it to Andrade. I think that he's the, they got to, Mysterio at this point, he's kind of.
He's kind of like a Cena in a way.
Doing the Cena
even though
thing.
he's there working a lot and everything. But I think,
he's got to pass the torch. And I think Andrade's a good guy to pass it to. Andrade's proof that he belongs there, dude. He's a future main eventer, if you ask me.
Bro, technically he's a main eventer, but this match these matches that they've been doing, bro. Every single time, it's like you would think that they couldn't top off last week, and then this week they just fucking demolished last week.
And his English is getting better too. That's good because he's straight up from Mexico, so it's like. So right now, that's why he has kind of Zelina Vega as his, talker.
But he's getting better. And once he does, and he gets better, and I'm sure it comes with the years. It comes with the years or something. He'll be able to do it himself. You know what I mean? But great match. I think it's best match of 2019 so far.
Yes.
Best 2 out of 3 falls. We will be seeing Andrade and Mysterio doing it again, and I'm sure it's gonna be better than this one too. If they give him good time. I'll give them 15-20 minutes. I think they can do something with at least 20
to 30 minutes.
Because they're so innovative, bro. They're so like, oh, bro. I love Mysterio. Mysterio's always been the great. Give me about a month and I'll get a mask. Because those things are expensive.
They are expensive. All right, so SmackDown or Raw, what did you think?
SmackDown. I like SmackDown. I give SmackDown like 8 because of that match.
Yeah. SmackDown's solid. And again, SmackDown just goes, man. It just goes.
And I think if we talked about it, I think it's the time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things. And I want to say the past 6-7 months, SmackDown's whooped that ass.
Yeah. That's true.
Raw, you know what I mean? Because I find myself not watching all Raw. Like by the time I saw,
it goes off or something.
Yeah, by the time I saw Ronda Rousey and Sasha and all that match, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, me neither. I was out of it. Anyways, let's move on to our Royal Rumble predictions. We're already at 53 minutes, bro. So let's start off with the pre-show. So Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa versus Hideo Itami versus Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championship in a Fatal 4-Way. Who do you got?
Buddy Murphy. I think they're going to keep the belt on him.
I think they're going to keep the belt on Murphy, too. You know what I am excited for? Before we even get to our Royal Rumble predictions, you work on Saturday night, huh?
Yeah, I work Saturday.
I was going to say, bro, freaking NXT, bro.
Oh, it's here?
No.
Oh, wait, I'm tripping. Oh, it's on. Yes.
Yeah.
I got to work on night.
Watch it. I'm definitely watching. What time do you go to work? You go to work.
I leave like at 9. Oh, we'll probably watch it.
Oh, if you want to come over, I don't know. If you want to come over, we can watch it before you go to work or something like that. But yeah, dude, Is it
War Games? Or what is it? It's just a pay-per-view?
It's just Takeover.
Takeover. That's
it's just Takeover. But I'm looking forward to that. That's why before we move into the Royal Rumble. Okay, so then another pre-show match: Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. What do you got there?
Rusev. I don't think they're gonna take it.
Not in the pre-show.
It sucks that they're pushing Nakamura. Yeah. Like literally, he's on the pre-show now, bro.
Yeah. It's not that good. Anyways, The Bar versus The Miz and Shane McMahon. Who do you got?
I think Shane McMahon and
I'm with you, dude.
I think they're gonna
give
win.
the belts to Shane and The Miz.
I really do think they're gonna do that. Yeah. I think it's because I love The Miz how he is right now. Okay. I love his character. I love he's all like the way he is. So I think they're probably gonna try to put a spin to like the tag teams because it's an odd couple.
It is an odd couple. Yeah.
So we'll see, but I think they're gonna take it.
I'm also in agreement with you. So far we agree on these three. Okay, Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Who do you got?
Ronda's not gonna
for
lose.
Sure.
Ronda's not gonna lose it to Booty.
Ronda for sure is winning it. The new Daniel Bryan versus the real AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
Damn, bro. I think they're gonna leave it on Daniel.
I think so too. So far we're in agreement. I think that the new Daniel Bryan is keeping.
I think they're gonna leave it on Daniel because of his character and everything that's going on with him.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be a fair win.
Okay. Yeah. It'll probably be a heel win.
It'll probably be a heel win. Some interruption or something, or maybe a disqualification. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the belt's gonna stay on him.
I think so too. Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Who do you got? This was a tough one, dude.
Something's gonna happen.
Something has to happen because. Okay, what are you gonna say? Say. Or you want me to say
There's gonna be some interruption. Probably gonna be either Ronda or Flair. It has to be something. Something has to happen.
I agree. I think something has to happen as well. Because A, I don't want them to remove the belt from Asuka, and B, I don't want Becky to lose clean to Asuka. Yeah. I want Becky to go into the Royal Rumble match, the Women's Royal Rumble match, and win the Women's Royal Rumble match. We'll get to that right now. But, yeah, dude. It's... I don't know. It's... This one's tough.
I think Asuka's going to keep the belt, but in a way that it doesn't affect Becky.
Like in a no contest,
like
right?
in a no contest,
disqualification,
like
no contest,
something
whatever
like
it is,
that,
right? Yeah, I think so too. At least I hope that's what they go with.
Yeah, because they did. I don't know.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor for the WWE Universal Championship. Who do you got?
Damn. It's because after what you told me.
Okay. Me last week's podcast, I was 100% convinced Balor's taking this belt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not 100, maybe 90% convinced Balor's taking the belt. After what happened on Monday, and after hearing the interview about Finn Balor saying that no, he's not going to unleash the Beast or the
he
Demon
did say
King.
that?
Yeah, he said that he's not going to unleash the Demon King. None of that. Blah blah blah. That he's coming in as the man, Finn Balor. After I read that, and I was like, okay, that means he's losing. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So my prediction is Brock Lesnar is gonna
Brock
beat him.
Lesnar then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to.
I want Finn to win?
had
yes,
a different. I thought that he was gonna come out as a Demon King, and that would be more believable of him winning and everything. They were getting him the belt. Damn.
Yeah, I'm with you. Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Just because I want it, I'll say Finn Balor. You never know.
Mm-hmm. I still think Lesnar's taking it, but you never know. Now we'll go on to we'll start with the men's Royal Rumble match. So here, I don't know. I don't even want to run down the participants, bro.
That's a lot of people. How many people? Okay, how about this?
Okay.
How many slots are left that are unnamed?
There are 7 slots that are not named.
Okay. Let's start off before we say we think who's gonna win.
Oh no! Sorry. 10. The women's was 7, so 10 for the men.
Who do you think is gonna come back? Like, you know how there's always surprise entrances.
Surprise entrances. That's always the fun part, but I don't know this year.
I think I have a few, maybe 2 in mind. Like I told you earlier, I did say that I think Sami Zayn's gonna come back.
Sami
Kevin Owens, we did talk about. I was telling you that I read somewhere that he's lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
And that may be a big entrance.
Okay.
I think Marshall Sullivan is gonna be an entrance too. I think they've been waiting. I think they've been waiting for this, so like they can bring him in.
Yeah. What about Batista?
Oh, I didn't think about that. And I heard that Batista's gonna be part of WrestleMania, possibly.
Possibly. Yeah.
If Triple H gets better, but
I'm with you on Lars Sullivan, EC3.
EC3.
You know, I'm with you on those guys for sure.
Who else?
Kevin Owens is interesting because is he ready to go?
I don't know.
Let me see. I'm trying to read here if he's ready to go. I don't see anything, but yeah, Kevin Owens would be great. I don't know who else, dude. I don't know who else as a surprise entrance. Okay, well now we need a nostalgia guy. Somebody said Kenny Omega. I don't think it's Kenny Omega at all.
That would be a super surprise.
That would be sick. But there's no way
everybody would go fucking crazy. But I read about the whole Kenny Omega. They're thinking they're gonna probably. I think AEW is gonna take him. Well, Jericho said something about it in his thing too.
Besides that, doesn't he still have a contract with New Japan?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it ends, but it's gonna end soon.
Yeah, it's ending next month if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's no way. And all you people saying Kenny Omega's, watch us be wrong. All you people saying Kenny Omega at the Royal Rumble's not happening.
And if he does, fuck.
Jesus.
There's gonna be some people from NXT probably.
Yeah, NXT.
Like
some people are gonna fill in
NXT. What else? I think that's really. I don't see anybody. Rikishi.
That's not happening.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. They always be bringing some old timers.
I was about to say, but we do need some old timers. Who do you got as the old timers?
Hulk Hogan. No, there you go, bro.
Ooh, Hogan.
Hogan. They wouldn't bring Hogan to wrestle.
No, just for that. No, Hogan's. They wouldn't do that.
Hogan's just gonna be like somebody on the mic or something.
Who would they bring in? Holy smoke! I can't think about anybody. Old timers. I can't think about it.
Because
Godfather. I don't know.
That would be something cool.
They're in Phoenix. Godfather's pretty nearby. He lives here in Vegas. I don't know, bro. I literally have no idea who could be a surprise entrant. At least old timers, I have no idea.
Because
no,
I
right?
can't think of anybody.
Well, I guess since we saw Strowman good to go, I guess Strowman will be an entrant.
Probably gonna be an entrance.
Anyway, so who do you got as the winner of the 2019 Men's Royal Rumble match?
This whole time, I thought Cena was gonna win because I thought that he was gonna go to Mania, whatever.
Okay.
Supposedly from right there, he's not even gonna be in it.
Cena's name is on here as the list of competitors. But yeah, you're right. I don't know the status because of this whole maybe Cena's injured, maybe he's not. I don't know the status. But his name's on here. So let's just assume he's on here. Let's just assume he's at the Royal Rumble. Who do you got winning the Royal Rumble?
Dude, I haven't even thought about that.
I think a guy from Raw's winning it this time. I think Rollins.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's either going to be Rollins or Strowman. Those are the two guys I can see winning.
I don't think it's going to be Strowman.
You don't think so?
Not for Mania. It's probably going to be Rollins.
Yeah, and I can't see anybody on SmackDown winning it.
It has to be Rollins.
It has to be Rollins to me.
Yeah, it has to be Rollins because he's done with the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, he's moving on.
He's moving on up. The same thing with Dean Ambrose. He's moving on up.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be Ambrose at all.
No, I think it's going to be Rollins.
What about a heel like Drew McIntyre?
Do you think it's his time?
Yeah. I do. I will put Rollins. Okay, so people who I think should get the championship: Balor, Rollins, and McIntyre will be my list. Then Strowman on the big on the Universal belt. Those would be my picks of who I think should get the belt.
I'm gonna go with Rollins.
I think that's my pick.
I think we should just agree on. I think Rollins because it's who else?
I can't think of anybody else. No.
Who else would be relevant and fit the you know what I mean, the criteria of it.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I think it would be Rollins. I would be surprised if they would give it to McIntyre.
I would be too.
But I think it is going to be Rollins.
Yeah. Okay, so now we get to the SmackDown women. Oh, not the SmackDown. We get to the women's Royal Rumble match. So there are 7 slots open as far as I can see here. So okay, like we did with the men's, who do we got filling in those 7 slots?
One of the Bellas, maybe.
Oh, that's a good guess. I didn't think about one of the Bellas, like Nikki or something.
I'm sure it's also probably. What's her name?
I think we're gonna get Trish and Lita again.
Trish and Lita again. That's what I was gonna say. There's this other one that I was gonna say.
You want me quickly? Let me just fill this in on a rumor that I read.
What?
So the women's tag team championships, they're gonna be decided at the Extreme Elimination Chamber, right?
Oh yeah, I think you did tell me.
I think I told you, right? Yeah. I think I said. Oh, I talked about it last week in our podcast. I think I talked about it last week. Anyways, it could lead to a feud there with Lita and Trish. It could lead to a feud between Bayley and Sasha. Well, actually, Sasha's doing the Ronda Rousey thing, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. I thought that might have been cool, but maybe not anymore. But yeah, I can see Trish and Lita on there. Who else?
Beth Phoenix, maybe.
Yeah, Beth Phoenix.
Who else? I think that's really it.
I'm gonna say something. If Becky does not make an appearance at the Royal Rumble match, people are gonna shit on it. I'm saying this right now.
But she has a match that day, though.
Right, but I still think people want Becky to win.
Is the Rumble? Is the Rumble? This is depending also. When is the Rumble? Is the Women's Rumble before the Becky and what's her name, or after?
You know what? Just like last year, I feel more excited for the Women's Royal Rumble than I do for the men's.
Look, Becky is gonna lose to Asuka in some type of way.
Yeah.
The Rumble is gonna be later on, and she's gonna win it.
That's what I'm hoping.
I just came up with that right now.
No, you didn't. I came up with it like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I think as well. But you know what? Not what I think, because WWE is known to screw us in the ass, dude. That's what I hope. That's what I hope happens. But anyways, surprise entrance. Who do you got winning then?
Becky.
That's what I think. I'm hoping Becky. If we're
not,
wrong,
it's gonna be Flair.
It's gonna be Flair. Yeah. If we're wrong, it's Charlotte for sure.
There's nobody else that would. I don't see anybody else winning.
Same here.
I really do not see no one else
winning. Here. But anyways, I'm super excited. I will for sure be tweeting on maybe even Saturday. I'll be tweeting on Saturday for NXT, and I'll be tweeting on Sunday for the Royal Rumble. I'm super excited. I wish we could have gone, man, but it is what it is.
Life happens. I did look up WrestleMania tickets, like $600.
Jeez. Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
When they come to town, we'll do it though.
We'll see.
We'll see. You could wear your mask.
I would buy him.
You wear a glow-in-the-dark Rey Mysterio mask.
I would. If I'm going to fucking WrestleMania, I'm gonna be wearing a $100 mask.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else you want to add?
No, man. I am excited for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I hope that it's good. I hope that
too.
the WWE does not shit on everybody. And if you're gonna give us a bad thing, give us something good too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to shit on Balor, don't shit on Becky. And
yeah.
Because believe it or not, Becky and Charlotte and the whole thing is, I think it's way more hyped and way more important than the Universal right now.
It is. It is. That's what I'm saying.
So
I think
don't shit on that.
I think the women's Royal Rumble should be the main event.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would, because I'm sure that Mania.
It was last year.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Well, Mania, they're predicting that Mania is gonna have the women's. So I don't know.
Mania, it's a now or never thing this year. Like, it's legitimately a now or never thing. When I think there is no other story that's more captivating than the whole Becky, Ronda, Charlotte trio thing.
Even if they build it now, it still wouldn't build anything for the Universal or for the Daniel Bryan, whatever. It wouldn't. It's just that everybody's so hyped when Becky comes out. Like, it doesn't matter. She's just hype. Like, and what I love it is that she flaunts it. Like, she says it. She was like, since I came on the scene, it's like everybody, you know what I mean? So I love it. I love Becky, and I hope she does. I hope that the WWE does not shit on everybody and give us some good stuff on Sunday.
I agree. I'm looking forward to Sunday. But yeah, man. Anyways, you have anything else to add before?
No, man. I think we're all good. We did go over a little bit, but it was entertaining.
I am like 10 minutes.
I'm excited for Sunday and go Becky.
Yeah, Team Becky.
The man.
Anyways, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TBAW Podcast. Both Instagram and Twitter. But we are also, let me put on that damn outro real quick. There we go. You can also follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We are all over the internets of the world. But yeah, man. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm bobbing my head even though I can't listen to the music.
Yeah, I'm not putting it up loud. Anyways, is it even on?
I don't even know. I'm just nodding my head.
I don't even think it's on.
It looks like I'm rapping though.
It looks like oh, there it is. No wonder it's not on. It's right here. Let's try this one more time, guys. How about now? There we go. Now it's on.
Yo, luchador.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways,
yeah,
good podcast. Long podcast because of the Royal Rumble, but we will talk to you guys Wednesday
next week live on YouTube on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we are
hold on, are we off on one? Like, do we agree on every single match?
I don't remember. I think we did. But we should probably go off live now.
No bet. Anyways, peace out, guys. You guys are great. Bye.